Well, hello everyone. It has been a minute, hasn't it? I don't remember. I think my last video was last Thursday, which I think came out last Friday, but it has been a very busy weekend. It was my husband's birthday yesterday, and we've been doing a lot of things. My daughter was home from work. So, yeah, we have been a little bit busy around here, but we are back today. Let me just straighten this out. I was playing a bit. We are back today to do a few things that may probably finish up this Christmas trifold journal that we've been making. While I was busy, I was stamping and die cutting and making all sorts of things. I did die cut a bunch of tags and some little decorations. I have to tell you right now that if you hear a bit of noise behind me, this is an experiment, and you will understand if you have ever owned a puppy. I am allowing the puppy to sleep in here with me while I am recording, as opposed to putting him into his kennel. So if by any chance I happen to say I'll be right back, that means I have to tend to the little fellow. He's quite content right now, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. But yeah, I have been die cutting some tags for the journal. I did leave one for us to put together. I was anxiously awaiting my order from scrapbook.com because in the order I got some freebies, and one of them was this cute little Christmas tree. I do have one that is not attached to anything, and it comes in two little pieces. For me, it was a free gift because I spent enough money to receive not one but two free gifts. This was the other one. I know it's reflecting, and I'm terribly sorry. Maybe if I pull it over here, it is a star die cut, which is obvious, but it includes a little press that goes into it, sort of like an embossing die that creates, I think maybe you can see it now. It creates the pattern in the star when you cut it out. I do have it here. It's a Spellbinder's cutting die. It's the stitched Prism Snowflake. And it comes with these little pieces, which I have also cut out, but I put them aside. And the other one is, I also have to tell you that I pulled out a die because I've been watching Nicole Spohr. I got some new All and Create stamps. This wasn't supposed to be a a whole video, but I'm trying to find what I want. These are embroidery hoop dies. I cannot find it. Let me see if I perhaps put it in. Yes. No. All right. I will look around and perhaps I'll show you next time what I got. But anyway, it was this little Christmas tree, and I'll link it in the description box below, but it creates two little pieces, and you might better see it on, let's see, here's the other tag. Let's see. Okay. You might be able to see it better. It die cuts this little pattern here, which is sort of like a string of lights, this part, and then it creates a solid Christmas tree behind it. So yeah, I'll link that in the description box below. But I've been doing a lot of die cutting with my Sizzix Tags dies, my new die from scrapbook.com. And yeah, so I was making some tags, so I thought we might be able to do that together today. And now where did I just put it? Oh, I put it back. Okay. But what I also did was I did some stamping with my Elizabeth Craft Designs Winter Words stamp set. And so we're going to be adding those. And I also created a new pocket. So you can see this is another one of the stars. Maybe even though it's reflecting, you can see that pattern a little bit. And I did some stamping. I said that already, I know that. And I stamped out my Santa Claus, which is also an Elizabeth Craft Design stamp. This seems to be the Elizabeth Craft Designs Christmas for me, because the papers and everything else are Elizabeth Craft Designs. But let's get started. Let's first I had created these labels, and we can start by adding them to our journal. I do have, you can see I added one here. It says Christmas gifts, but I did create one, and the way I did it was I stamped it onto my coffee dyed paper scraps, and then I backed it with some of my leftover file folders. So I hope you guys kept a hold on all of yours. And then I inked around the edges with my vintage photo, and this fits just perfectly right here. So we're going to add that one to there. And then this is another one of the stamps, and it says a December to remember, and we're going to put that one right there, okay? So let me grab out my glue. You will notice that my art glitter glue has a new topper on it, and that is because the one that came with the bottle that the glue is in was not cooperating with me very well, and so I got very unhappy, and I had another bottle of glue that had dried up, and in lieu of trying to soak it in warm water and wash away the glue, I just got fed up. That's basically what happened. And so I threw away the bottle, and I threw away the topper to this bottle. And so, yeah, I combined the leftovers, and I just made a new bottle for the glue, which hopefully is going to work. If it doesn't, I have another bottle nearby that we can, oh, see, it rusted. Okay. All right, let's not use that for now. That's kind of yucky. I really have to go on a hunt. I've looked in Michael's, I've looked in Walmart, I've looked online. I absolutely cannot find stainless steel straight pins. I know that Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs, she actually ordered from, I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. She ordered pins for specimens, not specimen dies, but actual specimens, like I guess butterflies and bugs that they would want to pin down. And those pins are stainless steel. But I know when I looked for them, they were very costly. So yeah, I'm just going to have to do some searching and see what I can find, because that is truly gross. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this pin back in here for now, and then I will worry about cleaning that all up later on. But we'll use this. I believe this is just plain old PVA glue, so we'll work on that. All right, we have our little tab, Magical Moments. And let's add a December to remember to the front of this. I do want to tell you I have plans. Tracy, if you know, I'm on Tracy Fox's creative design team. She has just come out with, I'm in love. It's a new compendium kit. I'll link it in the description box below. But let me tell you, I am going to be playing with that. I just want to finish up my Christmas in July, because I just have to. I am going to be playing with that. And of course, we have to finish the Tim Holtz journal too. We have still have some work to do on that. Now, I did have this little one. This one says Mrs. Claus's Gingerbread Bakery. And so it kind of fit right there. And I liked the way the colors that I used from my Tombow markers. I kind of like the way they matched with the background paper. And I do have to let you know, I cheated on you. I went ahead and I did some other die cutting and gluing, and I did add some things to this without you. I do apologize. I hate to do that, but I was playing and I was just like, oh, let me just glue it down. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so that one is our gingerbread bakery. And then we have this last one here, which says White Christmas. And I thought we might add that one over here because I have already added the one that says Christmas gifts. So I just thought we could put White Christmas up here. So yeah, I wasn't happy with this little folio in the beginning because it wasn't what I see everybody else doing. It wasn't Christmassy, and it was a lot of stuff that I normally don't do. I'm not into cutesy. I think I said that once before, except when I'm making cards. And I should have really brought them in. I wanted to show you the cards that I made for my husband for his birthday. But like little gnomes and things, and I love them. Oh, and in fact, I have to tell you a story. I was watching, I think it was Els on the Elizabeth Craft Design YouTube channel, and she pulled out a die, and she had used it to die cut felt. And of course, she did mention that they were no longer making it. So I thought I could catch it really quick on the Elizabeth Craft Designs website, but I couldn't. But I did find it on eBay. And it's these cute little gnomes. And she used the dies to die cut out of felt. So if I can actually get that to work for me, I think I might be making people Christmas ornaments this year. Little gnomes. Okay, so I think, oh, we wanted to add the pocket. Well, I wanted to add the pocket. Okay, this is one of the main pages that you see when you open the book, the folio rather. And so even though I had it laying like this and using this little piece to be sort of a flip for it. Oh, we forgot to add a label. We can add that after, so I don't want to lose my train of thought. I just thought perhaps it needed something. And then I showed you this cute little Santa, and I was originally just going to add him down here at the bottom of the page and leave him be, but you can't really see him. So I was struggling, and I was also struggling with my stars because they are quite beautiful, but to me, they would look better on a card or on perhaps a Christmas tree decoration. And I know that you can be using them for more than that, but I just couldn't figure out a way to use it in the journal. So then I said, well, I can't figure out how to use you, and I really like you, and you're not showing how I want to use you. So I thought that I would create a pocket. Now let me just get this out of the way. And I had this piece left over from one of the pages. So I said, well, maybe we can just make a pocket and combine the pretty star with our cute little Santa, because I thought that the black and the star matched the black background, the black ink of the Santa. And since there is already black metallic elements in here, I said, well, let's just make a little pocket. So I thought it was a little plain, but, you know, it's one of those things that you could kind of fuss with after if you want to. You know, I do go back and I look and I see what I have. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I could stick this there. And why don't I just tuck this there? And so I just thought, well, you know what? It's a good base. It does bring out the color of the star, which matches perfectly because this journal, this paper pack has a lot of black in it. And I said, you know what? Why don't I just find a way to use the star and the Santa? And I said, well, why don't I just put them onto a little pocket and put it into the journal? So that's what we are going to do. And I just thought if I kind of center the star like so on the pocket, we could then just add Santa onto the star. But I was a little concerned about the fact that Santa's kind of popping up, but we can just glue down his beard. Isn't he cute? He reminds me of the old-fashioned Santas from when I was a little kid. And I really should clean the spout of my glue off, and I think I will do that. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. I know this is probably like pulling to, oopsie, that's why. Let's just get rid of the gloppy on the end of there, and I'll wipe it off on that. And so, yeah, I just figured, well, you know what? Oh, yeah, I was saying he reminds me of the Santas from when I was a little girl. And I just thought he was adorable. And again, I stamped him on coffee dyed paper. And I, colored him in with my Tombows. I did add, oh, see, that's not sticking down. Why isn't that sticking? Please stay stuck. I colored him in, and I said I just have to add him into this journal. Okay. All right, they seem to be staying stuck down, but let's find something heavy. I'm going to put him under there for now. Okay. And then we had this little, one of our cluster tabs left over. So I thought it might be kind of cute if we just had the little tab sticking out of the top here. But we do have to get our stuff out of our pocket here. Well, at least our specimen slide. And I thought we could put that in there like so, because I don't know about you, but I like when I see things peeking out the top of my journals. And we do have the little strings peeking out too. So let's glue that down right there. Let me grab my glue. Okay. So I hope everybody had a nice weekend. We did have a nice weekend. My daughter and I were finishing up things for my husband for his birthday and just doing all sorts of things. And then my daughter bought a gel nail set. And so she's been doing her own nails, which are coming out absolutely stunning. And she did mine for me too, and I got glue all over it. I'll have to wash it off. But yeah, we spent some time doing that, and I love spending time with my daughter. And I know as she's getting older, a lot of the things that we used to do together, like drawing and coloring and making things, that's gone by the wayside now. Although we do enjoy coloring. We have a lot of those adult coloring books, but it's just finding the time between her busy schedule and things that I have to do. So yeah, okay. I think I kind of like that there. It's not quite in the middle, but I don't think that bothers me too much. Is it straight? That might bother me. Okay. I know I got you on a weird angle, but I'm just, trying to straighten it out a bit. Okay, I think I got it. Let me open up the book and check. Nope, see, it's not straight. Okay, there we go. All right, and it says cozy on the back, which is kind of cute. So yeah, so that's stuck down very well. And let's put our specimen slide back in here with our little ticket, like so. Okay, and let us work on our, oh, we had to glue that one little label down, didn't we? Let me see if I can get my glue to go here. Okay. Yeah, I said I've been doing a lot with the Elizabeth Craft designs. And I did die cut a bunch of stuff this morning while the boys were running around. Oh, here it is. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. As I was saying, I got die cutting while the boys were running around like crazy people or crazy dogs. I took my die cutting machine and I put it in the kitchen, and I watched them while I was doing die cutting, and I die cut out a lot of pages. Well, actually not a lot. There was only 6 pages, and some of the ephemera and things that go along with some of those pages. And I thought I might create a little journal called The 12 Days of Christmas. And I have all the pieces parts cut out. I have no idea what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll show you what I have so far after we make our little tag. And let's add our pocket now, because everything seems to be dry. So I thought it would be cute just to add a little pocket here, and then we can tuck the tag that we're going to make together into the little pocket. So yeah, let's get our glue. You can see I used a lot of the scrapbook paper companies use their front and back covers. They put a usable page on the back of them. And so this is what's left over from the back of the cover page for the Christmas field notes from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Let me just open that up so I can get a better grip on it and glue it down. Okay, so there's our little pocket. Let's get one of the other tags that I made without you, and let's just see. Will it tuck in? Yes, it will. So look at that. So now we'll have something interesting on that front page. And then I think we've filled all our pockets. So let's make our tag. Boy, this is popping open now. Oh, we're going to have to add something to that, the strings on the journal, but I won't bore you with that kind of stuff. Now what I did, I have a piece of the red and white baker's twine, and I have some of these little extra tags rather, laying around. So what I thought we would do is we would put this one together. I just want to see, what did I do? Did I put, okay, yep, that's something else I need to grab out. The die set punches out the little reinforcements. And I do have some inked reinforcements that we're going to add too. But we're going to add this little reinforcement to the top of the tag, the big tag rather. As you can see, I've already inked everything. So I saved you that torture. And I did stencil on, because I wanted to use craft stock for the larger tags. I did use one of my Tim Holtz stencils, which I'll have to link in the description box below. I think it's THS097, and it creates this little like basket pattern. And I thought it would be pretty cool if we did that onto our little tag. And then I'm just going to kind of center this one, try to line up the little holes. And we're going to glue this one down. And then I'm just going to grab out my other reinforcements, and we can do that together. We'll add a little reinforcement. Is anybody else doing Christmas in July? It's not something I normally do. I mean, I dabble in it, but this July I just seem to be playing a lot with it. And like I said, it's not something I would normally do. And next July, I may not do it. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So now we have our 2 tags glued together. And let me just look through here. This is where I've been keeping all my little pieces for the Christmas journal. And no, I don't have them in here. Let me look. Let me grab out my little box. Oh, here we go. I knew they were in here. I had used my, what do you call it? Not my distress ink, my archival ink. And I had inked up some of, you know, your regular reinforcements. And then what happened was something spilled on them. And I think it was alcohol ink, because it does have a bit of a blue tinge, and it gave me these pretty cool colors. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, I can use those on these tags. And so you can see they just stick down. So now each one has its own reinforcement. And then we have our little Christmas tree, which I haven't yet colored. If you saw on some of them, I had colored the little lights. And I'm not going to bore you guys with doing that. And my glue is clogging yet again. And I love these bottles because they are so precise. But they tend to clog if you don't immediately put your pin in. I see that other ladies use these smaller ones with a fine tip. And theirs don't seem to clog as much as mine does. And this is just completely clogged now. So let's grab out the Big Gigunda Reliable glue. And we'll just use this to glue down. Okay. Oh, and there's my printer. Same time every day. Oh, that was another thing we had to do. We had to replace a part in our printer. Fortunately, it was something we could manage together. And so my printing technique, my printing ability has been quite limited lately because we had to replace the part. And then I was missing some colors of ink. So let's see, what should we put on here? We have this cute little tiny one, which is the green for that paper. And then we have, I think I'll use this one instead of this one because that's just too matchy-matchy. But I did forget to ink around the edges. So let me do that really quick. I was using my vintage photo. And so there is some ink still left on the dauber. Okay. And then we have the little teeny one, which I guess we can give that one a little inking too. Just kind of do the edges really fast. Okay. And let's grab up our string and we will just put our string through our little tags, hopefully. Let's see if I can get that flat enough to go through there. Yep. Okay. Go through the little one. Then we'll go through the medium-sized one, like so. And then we'll just go through the big one. Whoops. Without letting the other ones fall off. And there we go. And let's just put a little knot on the top, like so. And this baker's twine tends to fuzz out, so it'll be kind of cute. We'll have a little fuzzy top. So there we go. We have our little tag. And now, let's move that out of the way. Let's clip it back together so I don't use any of these tags. I was die cutting for a couple of hours the other day. My daughter and my husband were home and being noisy. So I just figured, well, let me go and hide. They weren't being noisy. Actually, my husband bricked our front patio, our front lanai, over the weekend, and it came out absolutely stunning. My daughter, of course, helped him. She's handy like that. And so, yeah, okay, so now we have our tag for our little pocket here. And I do have, let's see, how many empty pockets do I have? There we go. Our little tag fits right in there. That one has something in it. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. I cheated, guys. I die cut out one of my flowers from another scrapbook.com die. And I made it into a poinsettia. And I used my leftovers from the Tim Holtz die cuts I had made. And I just created a little scene here. And this is my Jelly Roll pen, which I use just to highlight different areas. So yeah, that was fun. That was the part I just couldn't resist. I was like, oh, I'll just, see how it looks. And I ended up gluing it down. All right, here's another. Oh, we were supposed to do the light bulb, but I think I'll leave that and do that myself. You can see I added the little black light bulbs to that string of lights that we had. Let's just see. We have something in that pocket. We have something in that pocket. We have something in that pocket. And this is what I meant about coloring. I added the little colors. And we can put this one in this pocket for now. I will add that light bulb at a different time. So again, let's check our pockets. All right, we don't have anything for that one. So maybe I'll create another tag. And we have, that one has something. It has a little tag and our little owl. Oh, and we need another little tag for, that one has something. This week we had made into a pocket. So I need to put something in there, but I do have this tiny little tag here. So maybe I'll do something with that. That has something, that has something, that has something. Oh, I do have these. I took the tiny little tags and just made a ho, ho, ho. So let's see. Will that fit? I think they're just too thick. Oh, we have that. And then this can that can go. If I tuck just one in here, we can go like that. And the colors kind of match. And then this can, I don't know what. I don't know, guys. We'll see. I'll make another little tag for that. But I think we have finished the little Tri Fold Christmas journal. And I will make another tag for that pocket. And probably what I'll do is I'll create it exactly the same way as I did these. And when I get that done, I will try to remember to post a picture on social media. But yeah, there we go. I think we are done with that. Except for little beads. I might add some bells. But there you go. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. And we have to finish the Tim Holtz one. Okay. Which I am done with a few of the pages, which I did show you. I want to add something to this blue one because I just feel like it's a little plain. But yeah, we have to do that. And then I'll show you what else I was die cutting out. I do have this little Christmas tree too, which we'll see what we do with that. And when I come back to do the Tim Holtz one, whatever I finish up on the Christmas one, without you, I had the hiccups again, I will be sure to show you. So now what I did was I started cutting out things for an Elizabeth Craft Designs December journal. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this the 12 Days of Christmas because I cut out 6 pieces, 2 of each of the pages, and I'll show you those. And I'm going to do, since of course when you have 6 pages, you have 6 cards, you have 12 pages, I think I'm just going to make this a 12 Days of Christmas. And this one says, remember this forever. And make a little journal using that. And I've done a lot of little die cutting of other little bits. and I'll probably be adding those. And these are some of the scraps I have left over from the papers. And yeah, these are all the little bits I die cut out. So I will be fussing, and if I feel like you guys might like it, I might do that as my final Christmas in July journal. And I'll see how it goes once I figure all the pieces parts out. So we might do that. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you made one along with me. And like I said, Tracy has out a new compendium kit. Excuse me. Let me just take a sip of coffee. And what I think I might do is create another one of these for that kit. And we will definitely be doing that one together. That will be a creative design team project that I will probably begin in August, just before school starts again. And then I'll have to go back to my weekends only filming, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, all right, guys, I'm going to send you lots of love, and big hugs. Ask you to please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I must tell you something. I do have a lady. Her name was Hazel. And she watched my videos all the time. And she always commented. And I have not heard from her. And I'm a little concerned. Because she was such a lovely lady. And I have no way of getting in touch with her. So yeah, if any of you out there might know Hazel, or if you see her commenting on someone else's videos, please tell her I wish her well, and I hope everything's okay, because I'm just truly, truly concerned. And I know that Nicole Spohr did a video the other day, where one of her lives, where she found out that one of her followers had passed away. And I'm hoping that that's not the case with Hazel. But yeah. Okay, guys, so if any of you who are YouTubers, if you're not a YouTuber, if you're someone that follows someone else that she might follow, please tell her I said hi. Okay, guys? So again, lots of love, big hugs. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you'd like to. That would be fun. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Love, hugs, bye.